Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Team Jim with 772 rating versus Chain User with 1383 rating. Also make sure to check out Team Jim on YouTube. I'll leave a link to their channel down below, and let's hop right into the video. So we're going to have Chain User win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they decide they're going to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hand is Ice Dragon's Prison, Prosperity, Natter's Servant, Terraforming Ash. This is a strong hand. I mean, you got Meltdown, Natter's Servant, Prosperity, Ice Dragon's Prison, Ash. Like this is what you want if you're this player. And then they have Rocket Synchron, Lancia, Seyfried, Lancia Quick Launch. So we see Lancia in the main deck. This has become a lot more common recently, especially in Dragon Link, because they want light and dark hand traps, mainly light. Gonna summon Seyfried, and then Seyfried effect, get rid of itself, chain Ash Blossom, and then Quick Launch, bring out Tracer from deck, link off for the Striker, and then go search Boot. It's crazy how many people are playing this deck in high rated, by the way. I swear, it's gotta be like half of high rated is just Dragon Link. Gonna Striker, add back Tracer, then activate Boot, bring out Tracer, Rocket Synchron. I mean, it makes sense because like this is the best deck, but it's still insane of how much there is. Bring out Recharger, then turn those into Pepega Ruler, and then use that effect. I was gonna mill 5 and add back Black Dragon from grave. Also hit Seyfried and Chaos Space to graveyard. Yeah, that was solid. And then special summon out Black by banishing Seyfried. Then turn those two into a quad burrow, Black to go search out White. And then special summon White by banishing Black, Chaos Space, put back the Black, and then draw on the World Legacy Guard Dragon. Fair enough. Gets the third one there. And then go into Striker, White effect to go add Black. Quad Boral pop itself, bring out Rocket Synchron and Tracer from the grave. Then turn those two into a hot red. World Legacy Guard Dragon, bring out Seyfried. And then go into Savage effect to equip Quad Boral. And then pass. So this is 2 interruptions on the field, and then Lancia in hand, through Ash Blossom with a rather poor hand. Draws Talents for turn. Like, it's just so good. Like, this hand's so nice. Goes main phase, Terraforming, go add Meltdown. Then activate Meltdown, that's going to go ahead and search Alistair from deck to hand. And then summon Alistair effect, go search Invocation. And then use Prosperity. Thank you. Everybody always does the same misplay. They just order their cards wrong. They'll like link off, go Invocation, and then Lancia gets dropped, and they're like, well, now I can't use Prosperity. It's like, well, just do it before, and then you can. It's insane how many people mess up with that. So it's nice to see someone doing it like correct. Prosperity, banish 3 Shaddolls. And then mill 3. So probably Ecclesia. I'm not sure what their deck list is looking like exactly. Yeah, it takes Ecclesia. And then activate Invocation, chain Lancia. And then special summon out Ecclesia, use that effect. Thinking on the hand effect. They're going to let it go through, and then the on field effect, chain Hot Red to negate that. And then activate Talents to take. Obviously, you have to negate that. And then activate Natter's Servant. Send Elder, add Knight. And this is just going to rip apart the board. Elder, pop Hot Red. Knight to bring itself out and negate Savage. So that way it loses its attack boost. And then battle phase, Ecclesia, attack Striker, Knight effect to gain attack. And then Knight Crash. Yeah, it's only half damage because you use Prosperity. And then Alistair attack. Also, that's another thing that like everybody forgets. They always forget like the damage is halved, can't draw. Like there's definitely restrictions to this card. And then set Ice Dragon's Prison, pass play, draw Quick Launch. Gonna start off by using Quick Launch, bring out Tracer from deck. And then Tracer effect, pop World Legacy Guard Dragon, bring out Rocket Synchron. And then turn that into Striker Dragon. And then Striker Dragon effect on itself and Recharger. So they might do something here in response. I'm gonna let it go through. Grab Recharger, Recharger effect, bring out Hot Red. And then banish the Light and Dark, bring out Pepega Ruler. Battle phase, attack Ecclesia, and take 1,000. Yeah. Yeah, it dies because this was from the grave. And then Hot Red Poke. Then you're going to get that effect to summon back. I actually forgot that effect. Again, people forget a lot of things. I mean, it happens. But it says, when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon a tuner from your graveyard in defense. It doesn't have to be like synchro summon to do that, so it can do that even when brought back off of Recharger. And then Tracer dies from the quick launch, pass play, draw Phantasme, and then they just submit defeat. That could have been done differently, right? Like, for sure. Like, Striker Dragon effect, target Recharger. When that happens, like, Ice Dragon's Prison for sure should just be used, because, like, if you don't, then they have Hot Red, and then Hot Red just negates that. So that was like, clearly a misplay. Going on to the next game, we're going to see Team Jim choose to go first. Opening hand is Nadir Servant, Maximus, Talons, Alistair, and TC Boo. This is... like, we've seen this card on the channel. Every time this card gets flipped, it's game. Like, instantly. This card is ridiculous. Then they have Lancia, Chamber, Ash, Chaos Space World Legacy Guard Dragon. So, no outs to TC Boo. Gonna summon Alistair effect. Go search Invocation from deck to hand. The combo. Get rid of Amirage. Go for Secure Gardena. Activates Invocation. Plays into... I guess, like, playing a... like, into Lancia to play around Nib. Because, like, otherwise you could just banish the summon and then Invocation. But then, like, when you bring Macabre out, you won't have a monster in hand. So maybe that's what they were thinking, but... I mean, let's be honest. Do you really keep in Nib versus, like, this deck? Like, it never comes up. So, I think that was probably just the wrong play. Talons to show hand, hit Chamber... and then Nadir Servant, Chain Ash Blossom, can't summon Maximus under Lancia. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Just no way. They're like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like, oh, play around Lancia. That's like the pro strat right there. And then they didn't play around it, and I was like, well, that sucks. And then they just simply played through it. You know, honestly, there has been, like, that's a lot of, like, misplays this match, right? I don't know. And, like, on DB, people tend to multitask most of the time. Like, 90% of the people that play DB, if you ask them, they multitask. So maybe that's why they're missing it. It's definitely easier to miss stuff on, like, DB than, like, in real life when you're trying to, like, focus on the match. Like, I can relate to that, but... dang. Gonna add Schism, discard the Floodgate. Discard the one Floodgate to have the other one that brings out a Floodgate. And then end phase, Ash, bring out Ecclesia, then Ecclesia, search Knight. Pass play, draw Tiding. Yeah, they don't even have a play anyways. Wow. Incredible. And then pass, draw Lancia. Maximus effect, they're gonna send, well, technically this player would send first, then they send. They're probably just like sending now just because they know that they lose. Send Elder and Ash. Playing multiple Ash, by the way. Elder effect, pop Tiding. Knight to bring itself out, and then this should just be game. Because that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000. Now, moving on to game 3. We are going to see Chain User go first. Opening hand is Ecclesia, Phantasme, Meltdown, Droll, Invocation. The hand's definitely not bad. For sure not bad. Has like a hand trap, a way to get to more hand traps. the Dogmatika engine, the Invoked engine, even Invocation for when Alistair gets stopped. Then they have Ash, Brotar, Rocket Synchron, White Dragon, Nocto. So this like definitely works too, and then even has like an Ash, which could be used on Phantasme. Normal summon Brotar, Link off for Striker Dragon. They're gonna drop Phantasme now, assuming that they want to drop this like as soon as possible, so that way they can resolve draw. Because if you draw, then neither player can try to draw or add cards from deck to hand. So then Phantasme is just kind of sitting there. So it's going to go Striker 1, Nocto 2, Phantasme 3, Ash 4. Fair enough. Bring itself out, go search boot. Discard the almighty Droll and Logbird. Then activate boot, that'll bring out Rocket Synchron from hand. Turn those two into a Needle effect, bring out Ash from deck. And then turn all those into an Appaloosa, pass turn. That's kind of sad. End board is not super great. But pass turn, I guess this is all you can do sometimes. Like, Droll can be pretty strong. Really strong. Draw Nib. Gonna go activate Meltdown, go search Alistair. Also, I'm sorry if you guys can hear that vacuum. Loud noises I personally dislike, so sorry if you guys can hear it. Summon Alistair effect, chain Appaloosa negate. Go for Amirage, and then Secure Gardener. Invocation to bring out Makaba. Then Invocation, grab back Alistair. I mean, this is game. Like, you just beat over Appaloosa. And then Brotar effect, gonna Makaba negate that. And then main phase 2, special summon Ecclesia effect, go search out Maximus from deck. And then banish Amirage, bring out Maximus effect, send Elder and Ash. They're gonna send Sword and Romulus, and then Elder pop boot. This card is insane. Like, its second effect is actually incredible. It's like a free extender every turn. At least one. And then end phase Ash, go search out Knight. Pass play, draw Chamber. You're going to normal summon Chamber, use the effect, chain Makaba, negate that, and then special summon White by banishing Striker. Link that off for Striker Dragon. And then you're going to get White effect, and then they just admit defeat there. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do. Like, you can search black, summon it, like, attack Ecclesia, seal pass. I mean, it's clearly not enough for game. Like, once Maximus is established versus this deck, it's almost always game. Assuming that they're side decking this also, I think. Game 1, I don't remember exactly what happened in game 1. But I remember in the back of my mind, I was thinking if they had Maximus, they'd go for it. So I'm pretty sure that they sided this. I'm not sure, though. But overall, that was a decent match. I mean, it was a little weird, like game 2, Maximus being summoned through Lancia. That was definitely whack. But the match itself was about 25 minutes long. That's going to be it for the video. I'm going to assume that the video is, let's go with 12 minutes, 34 seconds, a nice 1, 2, 3, 4. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.